So I'm having a catch up with Wyn Starks. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good,
Thanks
yeah,
for having me.
not bad. And pleasure is all of mine. And we've been busy playing a single of yours called Pure Imagination. Tell us a bit about the single, first of all.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much, by the way. And yeah, Pure Imagination is a song that just brings back so much nostalgia. I grew up listening to it, and I wanted to take more of a holiday approach to it because that's really, when I have the fondest memories, of watching it during the holiday with family and so I was like, it just has the song has so much uh it just means a lot to me. So I wanted to kind of just bring my own spin on it. So I was happy to be able to do my rendition of it, and the love has been awesome so far from people, and so and because it's something different than they've ever heard from it. It's got more of a up tip. I got with my producer, and it was actually his idea. He was like, "What if we spread it up a little bit?" And I was like, "That's actually a really good idea. I've never really heard it done like that." So I was excited to take that approach and see what happened, and it came out pretty magical, I thought. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And what made you pick this track to put your own rendition of it on? Why did you pick this song?
I love the song because I do remember. I can't remember who did like an ad for the holidays, and I was like, "Oh, I it feels that way to me, like like it could be a holiday." So I wanted to take that approach, but it also could be played any time, So I wanted to kind of just that's what I wanted it to be, something that could be for the holiday, but also could be played year round. So I was like, and like I said, it just has so much nostalgia. I remember um watching Charlie and the Willy Wonka when I was young, um in the chocolate factory. And yeah, just I remember the song just immediately captured me, as a kid. So like I was like, oh God, I would love to, remake that. So I'm glad how it came out. I really am.
Yeah, yeah, good. And obviously, you write your own and release your own music as well. So, where are you at with that at the moment?
Yeah, I actually just finished my second album, which I'm super excited about. So and it's been a bit of a process to make, but a beautiful one. It's kind of like unlock new things inside of me. I'm ready to share more with people and more of my sound. And you'll hear a lot of the same things, but definitely I hope people hear the evolution, of it from the last album. It's like a new chapter. And yeah, I'm very excited about the songs, and I can't wait to release. It'll be released in the spring. We're looking at February. It could be a little. We're kind of working the date out right now, but I can't wait to share it with everybody. It's been an awesome experience to make, and actually on this album, I just worked with mostly my producer built by Titan, so we wrote all the songs together, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm excited to share it with people.
Good, good. And the sound that you've made with this record, is it the sound you wanted, or is it kind of how it turned out in the studio?
Um, Both, really. I mean, like it is definitely what I wanted, but at the time, you're just kind of figuring out what do I want this next album to look like, and I'm still trying to figure out a title for it. But I was thinking of just self-titling it, to be honest, because it very much, I think, encompasses kind of who I am as an artist. It's touching on, I put it under the genre of like pop soul, but it's definitely touching on so many other things. Like just I wanted to capture all the things I grew up listening to and kind of mash it into this sound, that makes Wyn Starks. So I was like, how can I approach this? And I feel like it turned out pretty magical. I'm really excited about it. So
Nice, yeah, nice. I like to talk about the writing side of things as well. So, for you, how do tracks normally start off?
well, honestly, when I moved to Nashville, I've been there now. Oh God, I've been in Nashville like 9 years now, and I kind of was trying to find I wrote music before that, but it was different with getting with other people. I kind of tried to, but for me, I get melodies first. Melodies are what come to me first, and then I'm a stickler about lyrics. So a lot of times I'm just that's what I love working with my partner, my producer. He um really can get out what's happening up here. You know what I mean? And plus, he has incredible ideas, and it's kind of just a cool match for me. So I was like, let's just do the whole album, you know. But yeah, that's kind of how my process starts. Is just with melodies. Sometimes he'll call with the idea approach, and I'm like, yeah, let's rock with that. That sounds incredible. So we just work really well together. So I was like, yeah. Yeah, but normally my approach is melody first. That's how I write. And then
Yeah,
I
nice.
build from there.
Yeah, and obviously you said lyrics are really important, but if you've got the melody first, how straightforward do you find it to combine the lyrics elements to the melody you've already written?
Well, a lot of times, honestly, I will have an idea and I'll put it in my notes app. So I'll probably be mumbling, but there'll be a word or a phrase that I'll say that I feel like kind of came from somewhere, and I'll start to build on that, or try to figure out how do I want to approach the song? What does it feel like to me, Because a lot of times those melodies carry like feelings for me. So I'm like, so I try to follow that, and so like. I might fall on like a specific lyric that then it's like then it starts to come to life from there. That's kind of the seed of it, that because like I said, I'll just be mumbling. There'll be a phrase and I like that phrase, so I'll just kind of start to build from there with the melody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good, good. And obviously with the new album on the way, I'm sure you'll be wanting to get this out to the wider world and doing some live shows with it. So what's your plan for 2026 and doing some live shows?
I It's so funny because there was a time when I used to be so nervous performing live. And I love it. I actually really do love. Once I'm up there, the nerves are fuel, but leading up to it would be sometimes so. I remember being in the bathroom crying sometimes before performances because, and it just shows you care, So I do appreciate that. But I was like, how can I do approach this without fear? The nerves are fine, but I just don't want that crippling fear because sometimes it can be a bit crippling. So, but now I think the biggest thing is just practice, and then make that muscle memory. So, just preparation is everything. So once I hit it, I'll still have those nerves, but it definitely is more fuel and more excitement that I'm going off of than fear.
Mm.
So I do love performing live. It's crazy because I used to, like I said, I hated talking in front of people, like because I just had so many insecurities. But now, it's cool to hear people like, "Oh my God, you're such an amazing storyteller," because I've never really ever saw myself in that way. But it's really cool being able to see it from other people's eyes, and then I kind of even started to value that and fall in love with those parts of me that I used to be so critical of. And that was through the way sometimes, people saw it, and I was like, wow, okay. And so, yeah, that's why I love performing live. So I can't wait to like get back on the road again. Actually did my first tour with Delta Ray in 2021. I opened for them, and that was kind of being able to do my own original music and to see the people's response. It was everything, and it's what I've always wanted. So I was like watching my dreams kind of unfold, and I was like it was just something that I just was like, I want to do more of this. So I would love to tour. I have some spot dates coming up early in the year, which I'm really excited about, and so I definitely plan on touring again and just getting the music out. I would love to come back to the UK and do a show. I'm really looking forward to coming there because I just get shown so much love there, and I'm so appreciative. I want to give it back. So yeah, so I'm excited to get on the road again and and do shows.
Good, great stuff. Wayne, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Oh, you too. Thank you so much again for having me.